Welcome to the Royal Fireworks Online Learning Community Virtual Open House. I'm Tom Kemnitz. I'm the founder of Royal Fireworks Press and Royal Fireworks Online Learning Community. This is intended as a general introduction to the Royal Fireworks Online Learning Community. What I want to talk about really is what makes us different, and to give you some sense of our philosophy and how we do things. What makes us different is that we do not believe the same things that schooly people do. We think that their model is necessarily askew and that their priorities are wrong. Part of their mandate is to teach children what they call subjects, the math, science, social studies, language arts, foreign language, and the like. They speak of education as a thing that children get, or not, as frequently is the case. They arrange children with their age peers, regardless of ability, and they validate the efficacy of their procedures by how many kids pass a test at the end of the year. I disliked this model when I was a child in school. Indeed, that's an understatement. I hated school. And now I am clear that it has many faults. In the first place, education is not a thing, but rather a relationship between the child and the material. And this is a crucial difference in perspective. They think that their subject is more important than the children. We think that what they call the subject is merely the material. We think that the child is the subject, the main emphasis in education, and that the child is more important than the material. They think that it is the child's duty to master the subject, and they attempt to cram a predetermined amount into the children. We think that our role is to help the child form a good relationship with the material. We think of the child in singular terms because we believe that each learner's relationship with the material is unique. Our focus is not simply on the material that the child can master in a year, but rather the building of a happy, lifelong relationship between the child and the material. This cannot be measured on a standardized test. We believe fervently that experts are crucial to helping each child develop happy relationships, that the relationships are enhanced by encouragers, not correctors. The people who offer courses in the Royal Fireworks Online Learning Community are authors and practitioners who have distinguished themselves. They are experts. They have perspectives that come from a depth of knowledge and years of experience. They have the creativity to engage a child and the capacity to guide him or her to ever more sophisticated relationships. Children who stick with individual instructors have the most success developing these increasingly sophisticated relationships, and in doing so, find their abilities and interests enhanced. And we offer a great number of opportunities for children to stick with individual instructors for years. With Michael Clay Thompson for language arts, with Alan Gross for math, with Miriam Thompson for Spanish, and with Myrna Kemnitz for creative writing, to name just a few. We have Francis Spielhagen in Latin, and Sharon Kay in philosophy, as well as Ingrid Klass in Eastern philosophy, and Stephen Cox and Brian Gersbeck and myself in history. There are many opportunities to stick with individual instructors, and we have provided opportunities that go beyond courses each instructor is offering to independent study. Another way we are different from traditional schools is that we act on the belief that the child is the subject. If a child is not in the right course, we are ready to act immediately to move him or her to a different level or to withdraw him or her entirely. This is particularly true in math levels and in the Michael Clay Thompson language arts levels. If we have chosen the wrong level for a child, then, that's not the child's fault. That's our fault. There is no reason not to move the child immediately. Sometimes we put children in 2 levels of Michael Clay Thompson language arts curriculum when they're joining for the first time, and let them decide which level is more appropriate. However it is, we're concerned that the child is comfortable in the level he or she is in. And to facilitate this, there are, of course, no bureaucracy, no fees, no delays. We believe in caring for each child, and we do that quickly. I just hated in school when they said, no, we don't allow that, we don't do that, you can't skip a grade, you can't be in that class because you haven't been in this class. Or what if everybody wanted to do what you're asking? What would happen then? Well, in their world, it would have been chaos because they had no plan. We're happy to look after each individual child as though he or she was what was important. One of our concerns is helping children get to the place where they want to go. We're good at helping children create narratives and constructing applications that are attractive to the educational institutions they want to attend. We offer plenty of opportunities for advanced independent study, for the creation of portfolios, and for demonstration of outstanding achievement. We'll construct transcripts. Our people are good at writing letters of recommendation, and we're very happy to do that for the students in the online learning community. Even before the pandemic, most of our students were profoundly or highly gifted or twice exceptional. And parents ask us what we mean by gifted. Giftedness for us, because we are relationship-based, means an enhanced ability to interact with material, maybe with a basketball or football, who knows, but it's an enhanced ability to interact that for us is giftedness. And people ask us, are children born gifted? Well, absolutely, they're born gifted. Can giftedness be developed? Certainly. If giftedness is a relationship between the child and the material, that can be enhanced and enhanced and enhanced, making the child ever more gifted. And of course, it can be deterred, which is something to be very careful about. But we know that giftedness can be enhanced. And we know that that is done by encouraging each child to develop a rich relationship with the material. And we know that the most productive material to do this is the best minds, the best thinkers, the best creators in the history of the world. So we are determined to help children form relationships with the great minds, with the Buddha, with Confucius, with Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, with the great architects and painters and authors. And we will facilitate this all the way through their education, because this is how giftedness is developed, with great interactions, with great relationships, with the best minds. We are very aware of twice exceptional gifted people. Most of the employees at Royal Fireworks are twice exceptional. I myself am dyslexic. I have an absolute certainty that great organizations are built by using the abilities of twice exceptional people. Twice exceptional people make extraordinarily valuable contributions to any organization that encourages them. And twice exceptional children need to have their exceptionalities encouraged, need to have their abilities developed. Because in the end, it's important to remember that you don't have to be great at everything. You have to be good at one thing to earn a living in this world, to make a productive contribution. And twice exceptional people are often extremely exceptional at their ability to contribute because of their exceptionality. We look after twice exceptional children and nurture them and help them along. And we're very conscious of our capacity to make their lives better as we work through developing relationships. I hope that you enjoy meeting the experts who we have teaching your children and enjoy learning who they are and what they have to offer. If you have any questions, by all means, call us. At Royal Fireworks, we do not do the things that we do not like. And one of the things I like least is calling somewhere and getting an answering machine saying, "Your call is very important to us." Well, if it is, answer the phone. At Royal Fireworks, your call is important to us, and we do answer the phone.